to Love and Hips TV.
Hello. Welcome.
We are back in the building with our beautiful selves. And we got a beautiful guest with us today.
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
So
cannot
we're going
wait.
to be telling y'all all about her shortly. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to get into our business first like we always do. And give y'all a little tea. And then we're going to get to our guest.
Got a little tea.
Little tea.
Little tea.
Oh, we have a little tea. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sipping my water.
I ain't got no
I've
tea.
been
I'm
busy,
ready
man.
for
I ain't
tea.
give y'all a whole lot of tea on the beat today, so don't be expecting a whole lot of news today from Toy.
Well, you've been busy. You've been busy, Tori.
She been busy today, so tell us what you've been doing today.
I went and did a photo shoot downtown in Atlanta, and it was feeling like the Windy City. It was feeling like straight Chicago down there. I was about to freeze to death. I
You said it was gone with the wind.
Gone with the wind, fabulous. I was like. Just let it do what it do.
With the wind,
but
fabulous.
everybody's like, it's 60-something degrees today. What are you talking about? I'm like, no, right in there, in between those buildings where there's no sun, it was cold. It was really, really a cold shoot, but we made it do what it do. Me and my partners in crimes. Y'all stay tuned for those photos. That's gonna be. Those were for the fashion show that's coming up for New York Fashion Week in September.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we getting some stuff popping already and getting it ready.
Look at Tori doing her thing.
Yeah, I'm excited because it's the first all plus size fashion show in New York Fashion Week, and it's official on the roster for New York Fashion Week this fall.
We need to go to New York Fashion Week, Cam. We need to go see
I'm ready in
Toys strut
September.
down
I can do it September. I can't do it in January,
So
February.
excited
No,
about it.
but I can definitely do it in
September's a good
September.
time.
Yes,
it's a good time in New
Yeah,
York.
that's a good time. Yeah, we can do it. I'm with it. Let's find these tickets
Yeah,
right now.
okay.
Let's book it.
You know what?
That's mainly what's
We'll
going
get our
on in
agent
my
to go
world.
ahead and book a flight.
Book it.
I haven't even booked my
Look.
flights yet, but I'm just waiting to see what
We need sponsors
September
that
7th through the 11th.
we need sponsors to book it. So if y'all want to sponsor
That's
Love and
right.
Hips to go to New York Fashion Week,
We ready?
let us know. We accept all offers.
Yes, absolutely.
Sure do.
So that's gonna be a good look. And what else I got going on? That's pretty much it. Besides being out here in this dating world.
Oh,
we're
that's
not
a
finna
whole
start
nother
it. Yeah,
world.
we're not finna go
Toy.
there.
Y'all
That is a
know
whole
dating in
nother world.
Atlanta, it's a whole nother something else.
Yeah, it's like sitting in
Why we so
traffic,
extra
bumper to
special?
bumper.
But literally, for real.
It's literally like sitting in traffic, bumper
a
to bumper.
cesspool of just foolishness.
Somebody's cutting you off. Somebody is trying to, be on your
So,
behind.
it's
Go ahead
been-
and tell your business
It's
now.
a little fun.
No, I
It's
don't
been
know
a
my
little,
business.
it's been a little fun, a little rocky. Sometimes I get frustrated with it and just like the hell with it. I ain't talking to nobody, but it's all good. It is what it is. I'm on a little bit of a quest.
Honey, I ain't looking for it. I ain't
For
worried
that
about
one.
it. I'm about paper. I chase paper.
Well, I've been doing that too. I've been working a whole lot.
Yeah, we ain't done nothing else.
Sometimes the men tell me that's part of the problem.
Oh,
that
well.
I'm doing too damn much. I'm like, well, you know what, baby?
If you're not
Give me a
contributing,
reason to
yeah,
slow
hello,
down.
could help contribute.
Pay some bills, slow me on down, baby. I
Slow down means slow down on these bills, and I can't
That's
slow down on
right.
these bills.
Either
That's
be on my
right.
level or be above.
Uh-oh.
I love it.
All right.
You better know it.
Y'all
We
heard
down here
Miss
below.
Ukraine doll?
Ukrainian dog. So
UD, I'm calling UD. Y'all heard UD.
So what's going on?
UD. That's like it sounds a little weird, like a
What's
UD.
going on, Ukrainian dog?
Yeah, it's an honor. IUD. Never mind.
IUD.
Y'all so silly.
Okay.
Nothing's really going on with me. I mean, I just been kind of doing some volunteer work for my church. That was kind of cool. I got to get out and do that. That was fun. Yeah, I was doing that. It was fun. I got to, just mingle with some women, and my whole arm is just killing me because I was chopping and doing all kinds of stuff.
Chopping.
I was in the kitchen, getting busy in the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm
Lumberjack.
trying to get like Von Donald.
She's a lumberjack.
A what?
Are
Lumberjack.
you trying to get in the kitchen like Vaughn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I've been up in mine.
Everybody in the
I
kitchen.
know.
Toy making
Yeah, I
videos.
saw
I
you
make
frying
videos. Yeah, we all cooking over here.
I was like, look at
That's
her.
one thing we can't do is feed our men. We know how to cook.
Okay, we sure do.
No.
Hello?
Okay. Hey,
We
you better know
thick,
it.
and we ain't thick for no reason. Hello?
Exactly. So the
Oh,
man
my
better love
goodness.
it. It comes with all this thickness.
That's
What's
right.
going on, Kim?
So, KP's world. It has took a turn. I have now become
Turn.
I'm a momager manager. Like my son is graduating, of course. He will be graduating this year. And he's got accepted to University of Kentucky, University of Buffalo,
Yes.
James Madison, Kansas State.
I ain't heard nothing but UK.
Yeah, it's so many,
It's
but you know, right now we're trying to get him scouted as get him signed for an athletic scholarship, not so for academic. Mm-hmm. So you know, lately I've been networking. Twitter is where it's at as far as like sports. I know y'all just like whatever, but Twitter, I network with them on Twitter. Yeah, just connecting with these coaches. Today we did one of the showcase camps, and baby, let me tell you, I was in full blown mommy mode. I walked up to who runs this program? This man right here. I use my press pass. Hello, can I get in? Yeah. Oh yeah, I got in for girl. I flashed it. I'm press media. Let me get in. I'm a mama too, so now I got my mama. I'm a hustler, so yeah, I hustle my way right on in there. I met the CEO of the program. I networked with him, got his contact information. I let him and Christian talk, connect. Different coaches from different schools. Hey, what's your son? He's number 4 right there. Christian. I was like, Wave. He was looking at me like, Mama, shut up.
I need you to be my sister.
But let me tell you, these coaches, they want you to get in their face, and I'm learning to get in their face. Period. And then it's helpful that pretty face and that thick waist don't make it no better. So what better more than a man love a woman that loves sports and she's thick and pretty? Hello. I'm going to do it. I'm a hustler. I'm going to do it for my boy. So that's what I've been doing. Going to school, of course. Working, you know, hey, I'm on it. Next week, I'm finna start taking some classes on trading. I want to learn how to trade. I need some extra money coming in. So,
are
you?
That's
I'm about my paper. I ain't talking. Y'all had that love stuff. I was going to say something else. I'm about my paper.
I'm about mine, too.
I'm in love with my money.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Period.
Somebody write this girl a check.
Hello? Help me sponsor this boy to go to school. I need all donations. Thank you.
People want to, because don't forget about me.
I'm not taking none less than $500. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Is there something in that cup besides coffee?
Coffee.
Okay.
Girl, there must be some espresso up in that thing today. Cappuccino.
I've been on 10 all day.
Mocha latte.
That's right. So that's what we've been up to.
Okay.
Well, let's see what the world has been up to. It is time for On the Beach with Toy Cherie.
All right.
Singer Tracy Braxton has died from esophageal cancer at age 50. We have come to a time where we must inform the public that after a year of privately undergoing a series of treatment for esophageal cancer, our beloved Tracy has gone on to glory. Her husband, Kevin Surratt, said in a written statement released by Braxton's spokesperson, "We wish the family well during this time of grief. Our condolences. Rest in peace, Tracy." Black Panther director Ryan Coogler was arrested after being mistaken for a bank robber. The incident happened in January at an Atlanta Bank of America when Coogler went to the bank to make a withdrawal. He passed the teller a note along with the withdrawal slip asking for the money count to be done discreetly. The teller took the request to be a robbery and called the police, who arrived and arrested Coogler. After further investigation of the claim, the officers immediately released him. Coogler told TMZ that this situation should never have happened. However, Bank of America worked with me and addressed it to my satisfaction, and we have moved on. The U.S. Senate voted on Tuesday in support of Senator Rand Paul's legislation to put an end to the mass mandate for public transportation, including on airlines, with a bipartisan vote of 57-40. Despite the vote, the resolution may not survive a vote in the House. It would also need to overcome a possible veto by President Biden. Designer Ralph Lauren is to launch a collection for HBCUs, Morehouse and Spelman. The brand aims to honor the contributions of Black students to American collegiate style by drawing inspiration from fashion worn at historically Black colleges from 1920s to 1950s. The full range includes outerwear, dresses, suits, footwear, and accessories priced between $20 and $2,500.
There you go. There's a little tea for you.
That was a lot of tea. Yeah, that was some good stuff.
Thanks for listening.
That was some good tea.
So, yeah, it is. So, you know, we got Ralph Lauren trying to cater to the Black
That's right.
Collegiate community.
And he should.
With he was inspired by Morehouse and Spelman. So, you know, that's a good look.
It's a lot of beautiful black male models in these schools, yes.
But yeah, homeboy went to the bank.
Homeboy,
Ryan Coogler.
Homeboy went to the bank.
The Black Panther director, he went to Bank of America, and
homegirl thought it was a fraud.
Homegirl teller thought that
she was getting robbed.
She thought it was a robbery because he slipped
her a note.
Yeah, he slipped her a note. He was getting $12,000 out.
Yeah,
so basically he was saying, do not. You know how they got that thing in the front.
Yes.
Don't do it. He said take it to the back and count it.
Because they sit there right here.
Yeah,
and then they give it to you.
run it through that thing or whatever. He said don't, do it discreetly. But she thought it was kind of shady, and not knowing who he was.
Yeah.
I think it was just a better way of looking at it.
Well, asking for that DB?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just weird. The whole thing.
Okay.
But he didn't.
That's racial profiling.
They didn't take him to jail.
Yeah,
but they did handcuff him and take him out. And once everything got resolved,
I would sue the hell out of Bank of America.
Well, he says that they worked it out.
I'm sure.
So whatever the workout was, they
paid him some good money,
and that he said it's water under the bridge. They good now, but and hopefully it's a learning lesson for her too.
She's fired. She need to be.
I don't know if they fired. I hope she didn't get fired. Because she was really trying to do the right thing.
No, she was not. How was she trying?
She was. I can't even say racial profiling because it was. He
was being discreet with it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, she's scorned. She done got robbed so many times. She's
No, but banks, they have had a lot of robberies, so people just walk in, so they don't never know. Yeah,
slip them a note and say, I want, X amount of dollars or whatever.
The note didn't say put your hands up, I'm robbing you. It says just do it discreetly.
Yeah,
Can you read?
She could have asked someone or
misunderstanding
my tail.
Yeah. Or consulted a manager, but immediately calling the police, that was a little too much.
Yeah, she did go
hey, what's going on here? Or maybe asking for an ID. His face is right there. Is that the face, the ID?
I don't get it because to me it's like you look on the screen, you see what's going on with their account, if they even have an account. She just kind of jumped the gun.
Clearly, he had the money to take it out.
Right.
Yeah, he did. She knows now.
Oh my God.
We're going to conduct business differently next time. But anyway, y'all, it is time for us to introduce our fabulous, fabulous guest.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Miss Andriana. Am I saying your name right, first of all? Okay, there we go.
Miss Andriana Williams,
motivational speaker, playwright, philanthropist. This lady does it all, and she's going to tell us about it.
Andriana, you can look. The camera's right there, so you can look right here.
And we are so glad to have her in the building with us for Women's Month.
Curvy girls, tap in,
guys. Now the phone lines are open. They were ringing off the chain.
They were. The show even started yet.
Y'all need to calm down and hold your horses. Now the phone lines are open.
If you all have questions for Andriana, you all can call in. The number is 470-251-4647.
Okay.
So call in and talk to her, and of course, y'all can comment if you're watching online. All right.
Yes.
Let's get on in with our guest. Welcome, beautiful.
Thank you. It's the queen. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem.
Man. Yes, this is Women's Month. March 8th is dedicated to women, so it's the International Women's Month. So we just thought about you because you definitely are a walking miracle, and we really wanted you to finish off our month.
With a bang.
Yes.
Why not go out with this month with a bang to celebrate this queen that we have in the building?
Yes.
Definitely. So we would give you your flowers definitely today.
And I thank you.
You're so welcome. Yes.
Oh, thank you guys.
You're so welcome.
Champagne showers will be at home.
Your husband. Champagne showers.
Not champagne showers.
Yes. All right, Muni Long.
Yes. I love that song.
Everybody does. It's a beautiful song. But yes. Thank you, and welcome to the show.
Thank y'all.
So introduce yourself, Andriana. Tell everybody immediately what you want people to know about you, just off top.
Just simply Andriana. Those that know me know that I'm just simply Andriana. Business, quirky, lovable.
To feed
what you
people.
see is what you get.
I
like to feed people.
Why I ain't been at your house yet? That's what I want to know.
I heard about your fabulous gathering.
Yes. I need to be pulling up next time. Everybody be at your house for all the holidays.
Thanksgiving was
are
off
welcome.
the chain.
You guys are always welcome.
Damn.
I definitely will feed you.
So I want to know. I want to jump in. Tell us
Okay.
about the curvy girls, because of course, I mean, I knew Anna. I don't know.
She modeled
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
but I know before, and then once she became a curvy girl, and then I started seeing the curvy girl movement. Like, tell us, like, how did you come up with, the curvy girl movement?
So the Curvy Girl movement basically was established because I wanted to be able to empower women. I wanted women that were plus size to be able to say, I can, and I will. I'm not a size 2, but I'm beautiful. And what I have to offer is more than just my curves. I wanted to put in self-love and self-respect, and basically say self-esteem is what you make it. You know, weight is not how you are defined. And I just wanted women and men and everyone just to stop looking at plus size individuals as, or you're pretty for a big girl.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, we hear that. I hear that so many
You hear it
times.
a lot.
times.
I've heard it a lot. After I started having children and gaining weight, that's what I got.
Yeah.
Oh, you're beautiful. Oh my God, you're gorgeous. You're pretty for a big girl.
I never
okay.
understood that.
Thank you. I mean,
Right.
I'll take it.
Appreciate it.
So the movement came from just wanting women to embrace
Yeah.
who they were, be comfortable with who you are, love you first.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your size, your color. Love you first.
Absolutely.
So that's how Curvy Girl was established. Just trying to tell women just to know your worth.
So to be a part of the curvy girl movement, was there a process, or can we just walk up to you and be like, "Hey, I want to be a curvy girl"?
Let's try out. There's tryouts.
Do we got to try out? Do I got to walk? Do I got to stretch?
Yes, you
what
do.
I got to do?
You know what? Probably now. But prior to that, it was contact me. Hey, how do I become a curvy girl? Call me. And a lot of people were astonished by that. I can actually call her. Yeah. She don't talk to me.
Yeah.
So that was it. Just a lot of people hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. We had people walk into the office. Like, it was crazy. Like, we've been in the office when people have just walked in and, what you guys got going on here? How can I be a part? I'm going, okay, come on.
Right.
Let me just talk to you, what you got in your purse. But other than that, that's all it was. It was just, if you wanted to do it and you seen something in yourself, I'm the kind of person, I see it too.
So how did you go about, even becoming an entrepreneur, and what made you want to? Is it something that you always wanted to do in fashion and just
entrepreneurship? I had a mother that was a boss. Everything that she did, I wanted to emulate. From real estate, we had a fashion store, a clothing store. She was real estate. She was business. She was a PhD. She was a counselor. Everything my mother did, I wanted to emulate. And everything that my mother did, I now do. I'm a counselor. I have fashion. I've done real estate. I was licensed in 2 different states. I was a cosmetologist with shops in 4 different states, licensed in 2 states. I did it. I had restaurants. I mean, she put it in me. And what she put in me, I took it and I ran with it.
You better say it.
And I gave it to my 3 sons.
Awesome.
So I pray that they do what I did. My middle son, he's running with it. My oldest son, he's a little slow to start. My youngest, we're just waiting to see what Jarvis is going to do.
Jarvis,
He's a whole
I
nother
love
mood.
Jarvis. He is so cute.
But it was my mother that got me started. So I was blessed to have that.
Blessed is, that's clearly a different word. Than, I don't know if a lot of people know your story. I mean, you was on Fox 5 News, and just, I mean, if you don't mind, can you just tell your story about dealing with, the COVID and how God just blessed you, and now you're a walking, living testimony.
Well, yeah, I contracted COVID from my grandson's mother, and I went into the hospital on Christmas Eve. And I did not come home until the latter part of June. So I was in a coma 4.5 months, and I was in hospitals over 10. A lot of the journey I don't remember. My children remember it way more than I do. The phone calls saying, get up to the hospital, she's not going to make it. Come say your last goodbyes. This happened to them 3 or 4 times, you know, from them telling them, your mother is not ever going to be, she's going to be brain dead, you know. If she does live, she's going to be a vegetable. She's going to be paralyzed. She's maybe not even remember you. The devil was a lie.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
The devil was a lie.
Yes, he was.
I'm thankful. I don't want to cry, but I'm thankful.
I'm going to cry.
I'm thankful. My middle son, I always say, he saved my life. At 20 years old, that boy ran that house, paid all the bills, my office, ran those businesses the best way that he knew how. And he talked to those doctors. He researched. And he was calling the doctors, telling them what to do.
Absolutely.
And they thought he was a doctor. They thought he was in the medical field. And he's like, I'm just 20 years old.
Yes.
But
He said, but my mother is laying in that bed. And so I'm going to make sure that you're doing
everything
what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
So she can come home.
That's right.
He even contacted doctors in New York. The doctor actually flew out.
Oh, wow.
But Piedmont would not let him in the hospital to work on me. The doctor told him, if you can get your mom to New York and get her to the hospital, I got you. But they didn't know how weak, you know, they knew that I was weak.
Yeah.
So
Right.
trying to make me travel,
Yeah.
I may not have made it.
Yeah.
So he just continued.
So you didn't hear anything, right? Like when you were in the coma, you didn't hear anything. You didn't even know where you were. You didn't know anything at all, right?
I didn't know. I don't even remember. I remember going in. But what I do remember, y'all, which is really funny, is talking to my mom and my grandmother. And they both passed in 2015,
Wow.
7 months apart.
Wow.
I went shopping with my mother. I remember that, like, distinctly. I remember she took me shopping. And now when I sit back and think about it, I'm like, what was that, you know? But I think it was just my mother being able to spend a little time with me before she sent me back.
Yeah.
So,
And you know what, Andrea, I think God, like, really, because you do so much. Like, you do so much, and I really feel like maybe God just had to get you some rest, you know? So he was like, let me just keep her right here. Let me keep her still, because you're just everywhere. You know, you do so much, and let other people help you and, you know, get everything together without you, because you're the boss lady, and you run the show. So, yes, your middle son was amazing. I remember when we had our, you know, talks and our prayer line and everything, and everybody was on there every, you know, once a week. I think it was a prayer line for you, and he was just amazing. Yes, and he was keeping us posted, and it was just, yeah, it was.
I think
it was tough.
It's just a testament to the strength that you have. You know, if you thought you were a strong woman before, look at me now. So, you know, I mean, gosh, it's just amazing.
It's
to overcome
that.
that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cut you off. It just goes to show the doctors can say no, but the God that we serve can say yes.
Absolutely.
Period. On our deathbed, these people said that was it. It's nothing else for you to do, and yet you got up, you walking, you running businesses, you doing everything. These people pronounce you not gonna make it. It's no way possible. Nothing but God. You are a blessing. I am literally honored to be sitting here talking to you
it's a blessing
today.
I thank you guys.
Definitely.
You know, and I tell anybody, whatever you're going through, pray it through. Don't listen. Don't listen. Man can tell you anything.
Yes.
You know, I sit down sometimes and I get discouraged, and then I say, you know what? In May, Mother's Day, even the latter part of May, I was still paralyzed. Still laying in the hospital bed. I couldn't walk. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. So now this is what, March, and I'm not running, but I'm walking.
You walking?
I strut with me. So I'm good. You know, Anna asked me just, you know, when we were walking up, how's your arm? How's everything going? I said, you know what, Anna? The nerves and stuff haven't came back yet in my left, from my wrist on down to my fingers. But if they never do, I don't care.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm so good with it. I am so good with it. My right hand is dominant. So if I don't do nothing else with my left, I don't
can do
care. I'm
anything.
here.
That's right.
I'll just wave at you, and if it flop down, baby, just
It's okay.
It's all good. Yes.
I'm good with it. I'm so good.
And then this woman had the nerve to walk out in a wedding dress.
Let's talk about that. And I wish we had that clip to show that. Yes.
Coming out. I love it.
You got married in the hospital.
So they gave me a wedding in the hospital. And because I was initially supposed to be married.
Yes.
January 23rd. My bridesmaids have their dresses, their shoes, their furs, their jewelry.
I still have it, Andrew, and I'm ready.
And you know what?
Oh, wow.
We're going to put them on.
I might have to lose some of this pandemic weight a little bit because I sure was squeezing into that dress.
But yeah, and the wedding was at Lake Lanier. That's paid for.
Yes.
They keep calling. They keep on saying, well, you know, there's no refunds. I said, I'm just going to do a women empowerment event.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's right.
So we're going to do something. They won't give me my money back, so.
It's okay.
We're going to wear our dresses, Andrea.
We're going to wear our dresses.
Yeah, you
And our
just,
shoes,
I just want to
yes.
be a part of
I just want to be a part of it too.
Yes, honey.
That's right.
Definitely.
Just tell me the color scheme and I'm coming.
Yes.
I have not kept any bridesmaid dresses at all. I don't know why I don't keep them, but that one's still hanging up in my closet.
It better be, right. It better be.
Oh, it is. Trust me. I
Keep
love
that
it.
one. Oh, wow.
Your bestie said, hey, bestie, you look marvelous. She watching you. She said, hey.
Whew. So what is it that Andriana aspires to do now?
You know, Adriana is all over the place.
You like me. It's like it just never shuts off. My brain just,
that's it.
you know, it's always the idea.
And that literal meaning of you can hear yourself think, I can. You know, but
It's a blessing and a curse.
it is. Sometimes you can't even sleep.
You can. I tell people, like, Lord, I be telling myself, brain, just shut down. Just shut off for so I can get a little bit of sleep.
Not
Literally,
me.
I have
I'll
to
be
write
all
it
the way.
down because I don't want to forget that thought. Let me not forget that thought. So
Right.
let me write it down
Lord.
and go to bed.
So while y'all thinking about what y'all brain want to say, let's take a brief commercial break and we'll be back.
Right back.
Listen to Love and Hips TV show on your mobile device or wherever you listen to your daily podcast.
I feel like you are my family or my brother already.
It's like the
it ain't
energy.
like we hang out all the time, which we might have to.
That's my bestie. That's my bestie.
You know, but music is uncensored, you know, to a degree, whereas like radio, sometimes you can't really say how you feel about certain things because they're sponsoring the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like with music, is like, yo, this is how I feel about this, and you can't really change my mind on it. Whoop de
It's
whoop.
your thing, yeah.
So do you battle? Like you rap battle or you just freestyle?
I used to do the rap battles when I was hungrier and had more time, and it's not to say that I'm not as hungry now,
Right,
but when you're trying to make a name for yourself, you'll do everything to make a name for yourself. So at one point in time, like the freestyle battles was huge, and I used to do a lot of those. Now they do those type of battles where like, I know I'm going to be battling you in 60 days and I'm going to write this rhyme, it's going to go like this. I don't have that much time to put any energy into another person who's not me
So,
or my fam, you know
Do
what I
you
mean?
watch the other battles? Do you watch like the verses?
Because I was
Are
just
you
about
into
to ask
that?
you, how do you feel about the Jewel hits?
Welcome back to the show, y'all.
Y'all make sure y'all check out Love and Hips on all social media platforms.
Yes.
iHeartRadio, Pandora, Alexa, Spotify. Just say what? Google me, Love and Hips TV, and we will pull right up. Since you
That's
can't
right.
watch us, you
You
gonna
can
hear
listen
us,
to
okay? All right.
Tell Alexa to play Love and Hips.
That's right.
So this brings us to our hot topic. So, okay, this wording is a little bit confusing, but let's see. Do women settle for men that they are less attracted to these days because the good-looking men don't have enough going on for them mentally?
Oh.
Andrea,
I just said, oh.
Yes. Okay.
We're gonna
Andrea,
let you answer that one
yes,
first.
Go
'cause
ahead.
She said, oh. She felt that one in her soul.
In her spirit.
Y'all, this question right here resonates.
Yes.
Does it?
Yes. Because it's almost like you feel like there's nothing else left. So you tend to settle. But y'all don't settle. Don't do it. I've done it. And
We
I'm
all
just
have.
telling
I
you,
think we all have.
don't do it. Just wait around. Just Just wait.
She said, just wait.
Just wait.
Just wait. That's all she just wait.
Just wait.
And that's easily said than done. These women want a man right now. We ain't waiting. By any means necessary.
Right.
And they think a man validates their womanhood.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Say that again. Where's our bell? Ding, 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 ding,
And then,
ding.
ding, ding, yeah.
There we go.
That all the time. Look, I don't need a man to lay beside me just to say I have a man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't need that. And I don't want that. You know, if you can't meet me or beat me, baby.
That's what
You got
exactly.
to do
That's
more
what
than
it
look
said.
good.
Be
You
on
got to
my
be able
level
to
or above.
perform, honey.
That's it.
Okay.
Because the
know?
table, I bought that.
Huh.
So don't ask me what I bring to the table.
I am the table.
I am the table.
Yes, ma'am.
You feel me?
Yes, ma'am.
And the chairs, okay? And the food that's on it. So go ahead and order the
what's your
lobster,
thoughts on
shrimp,
this?
towers, whatever. My thoughts, okay, so I feel like these days women do tend to settle for the men that are, less attractive, because I feel like the ones that are less attractive, they don't get enough attention and stuff. So they tend to, do more for you, especially if they get a more attractive woman. So they do tend to cater to you. Now the men that are just all good looking and stuff, that's just all, for show. You look good, but it's a box of bricks up here. So that completely turns me off, because we can't have a conversation. So, So yes, but I feel like women do so much that when they're looking for a man, they will settle for somebody that's a little bit less attractive, so they can get a little help from somebody, because these pretty boys are, they just turn into BITCHs sometimes, and you got to take care of them. So I'm good.
I hate the word settle. I feel like that your perspective on what you're looking for in a man changes. So it's like, I'm not looking for the finest thing out there that everybody else is looking for.
Yeah.
I'm looking for somebody that can provide for me. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for somebody that's going to be there for me, that's going to be my ride or die, and all of that. So looks kind of take a back seat to, when you're younger, you're always looking for that fine one, and it just becomes old and mundane.
So everybody else is looking for his same one.
Exactly. Everybody else is looking at that same man because he's fine and all of that. But but I don't want to settle for somebody that's hard for me to look at. Because I do have to have some type of attraction to you in order for me to be able to pursue.
But what you say?
That's hard for me to look at. You can't just be book ass ugly.
Not book.
She
book.
When she
Book.
I hate to say it, like it sounds so superficial.
Book.
But I'm serious though. You got to have some type of a physical attraction in order for you to be able to maintain or to go forward with them. And that's just like them shows, like Love is Blind. They saying that they gonna profess to be with this person, sight unseen, and then you saw how some of them turned out.
Oh God! But that's because they were conceited and they were just only thinking about looks. So once again,
one of them was,
it's not about that.
One of them on there was just an asshole.
A straight tool. He was a straight tool. Yeah.
He was. So what's your thoughts, sis?
Yes. What is it, Kimberly?
Okay, so you're right. When I was in my late 20s and 30s, I wanted the tall, dark, and handsome, nice beards. I like old sugar daddies. I like old men back then, So I've always liked old men. I always been attracted to, because I feel like old men was more stable.
Okay.
They had more stability. More to offer. I was young. They like to spend money. They wanted a pretty girl on their arm. I had all the hips and all that. So
the older man didn't have to look a certain way, though.
Well, no, because his pockets looked a certain way. So that's all that matters.
I just can't do it. If your pockets, I don't care about your pockets. It's crazy. I just can't. If I don't have that connection with you.
Can I finish answering the answer? Now, in my 40s,
I know she's not saying.
In my 40s,
it
is different, because now that I've grown and matured, you get to a point in life where you want a partner, you want a mate, you want somebody that you can enjoy life with.
That's right.
You want someone to wake up with and make every day count. You don't want to argue. You want to travel. You want to grow. You want a family man. You want a man to cover you and guide you and lead you to where you need to be. A man that protects your home, protects you, make you feel like a woman. A man that just, he want to work, come home, provide, take care of his family. I want one of them. That's what I'm looking for. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fuss. I don't want to do all that. I want a partner. I want a companion. I want somebody that I can spend the rest of my life with, and we can, every day ain't gonna be perfect.
That's right.
My mom and dad was married, cause my dad had been gone now for a couple of years, but that's all I know. My sisters, everybody, they're all married for over 25 plus years. Mm-hmm. So that's all my background is. Yeah, I got married and I got divorced a year later. Mm-hmm. So it didn't work for me the first time. That's okay.
That's all right.
Because I got other time, I got other chances to do it, and that marriage taught me what I want now. Every day looking at my sons, I know what I want now. And I'm not going to settle because you're fine, or you got the swag, or you driving the hottest car, or you got them 6 figures. They the most arrogant a-holes ever in life. I'd rather have somebody that we can build with together. Right. Period. Like my standards are different at this point. They got
too much money and stuff too, because I'm gonna make all fine all that.
And you ain't the only one. And you ain't the only one. It's probably 10 other women that you're gonna have to compete with for that money.
Exactly.
And but the men, they just get a little bit too ahead of themselves too. Just because they
have
money doesn't mean anything. So.
I mean, money make you happy, but I ain't finna settle. Let's just say that.
Because I make my own money too, so it's
I'm not selling. You could be a little chunky, but 300 pounds.
But you know what? Sometimes when you find like a man and he's not like the hottest thing or whatever, you can when you grow with them and like you can bring that out of them. Like you can bring that sexy out of them because some of them like those.
Be careful with that too, because honey, you'll dress them on up.
What's that? What is that movie? When she dressed him up and he started feeling himself and then he ended up leaving. Yes, Bobby Brown. Yep.
That's the reason why I say I can't. My motto now is I just really cannot put a man together. He has to come together for me. Mm-hmm. I can't.
I'm not your mama. That's right.
I'm not trying to be your mama. I need you to come together now. As far as giving you a little fashion tip or something like that, or babe, let's try this out, or let's see what you look like in it. I can do that, but all of that, just trying to put a man together. I'm not doing trying to build a bear, build a man.
That's what I said. I'm trying to build a bear foundation.
Yeah, no.
Build you up, and I get nothing in return.
And nothing in return.
Let me tell you, my mama used to tell me that write it down, write your vision down, make it plain. Whatever man that you want and whatever you want God to manifest, I used to write it down and put on my wall, God, I want this, and I was specific. Now he's fine with this and that. I wanted what he has, his qualities.
Yeah.
I broke it all down. Now he ain't gave it to me yet. Mm-hmm. And then maybe he probably passed it my way, and my superficial behind probably overlooked him.
You probably overlooked him somewhere.
I probably overlooked him, Lord.
Say to give me another chance.
Just give me another chance, Lord. Bring it back, Lord. Bring it back.
Make sure you write that list with the pencil so you can erase
I'm going to go back and look at it. Like, bring it back, Lord.
Every time we talk, sometimes I find things that we have in common, which is a lot.
Yes.
But somebody had also told me that, and they said that write it down and put it in your Bible.
Yep.
And I had been told that a long time ago. At the beginning of this year, I did just that, and I was specific. But some of the characters that are coming my way, I'm like, wait a minute, Lord, maybe I wasn't specific. Let me add something else on there.
Let me take away.
I don't want this.
Can you send me a Russell Wilson, please? Dear Lord, it's me again. But see, the crazy part about it, I'm not attracted to Russell Wilson. Like, if he was to come to me, I wouldn't be attracted to him. But look at the kind of man that he is. He is a blessing to Sierra, yes. Mm-hmm. But if he was to approach me, I'd be like, oh, I don't like you.
But it has to be two people that want the same thing. So that's where the equally yoked comes in.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to build up your woman, and you have to be able to build up your man. Like, it has to be.
You have to be a leader. And you have to be a strong alpha man.
Exactly.
For me.
Me too. I will only submit to an alpha
everybody.
man.
Everybody says that, yeah.
Yes.
I can't have no.
We had strong women, so what do they
call? What do they call the men that they want you to take care of them? What
bitches?
Are those? No. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Is that what it is?
Like, yo, that's it. No.
And there's too many of them out there.
Well, they're turning into that, yeah.
What's the word? What the word I'm looking for? A handpick, like the handpick. Yeah. I don't want a handpick.
My mama used to say Bo Weaver.
Oh, not
Bo Weaver looking for a home.
I need an alpha, and I need you to know who you are and tell me who you are.
Yes, you need to be able to lead the relationship like a man. Like, why is the women, women are the next of the relationship. We turn the head, Mm-hmm. But it's just like they're only thinking with one head. I know God gave them two, but they need to be thinking with the one on their shoulders, not the one in their pants.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm just.
Oh, well, we got to come in from Monica. She said no one should feel like they have to settle raise the standard and keep it as such. Okay, Monica.
There you go, Monica.
Yes,
if anybody
honey.
would like to chime in and call, the lines are open. Toy, what's that number
Yes.
again?
Number is 470-251-4647. Y'all, so
Yes, y'all keep it coming because we could talk about this topic forever,
all day,
every day,
every day.
But we're gonna put a little pin in it, and we're gonna jump into KP around the house. And I really wasn't gonna do a KP around the house, but check it out.
Phobia look like we hit bricks, like we sell bricks. We don't sell, we just make hits. Yeah. Tryna keep in my composure, never sober, never choking, always smoking dozy. If they getting over, got a Moncler coat me cause the kid the coldest. I ain't changed, I stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid getting older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get a pack and keep it over. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get losing. He ain't 4PF if he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket out promotion. Shout out switches, sweet, they keep me rolling. But if we catch the out, we gotta smoke 'em. Riding around with Drakes, like we OVO. I got some rats and I want some more. Still got them pass in the hood, call it give and go. Keep it, man, in the figure four. Let me when I want, I just come and go. Man, these rats getting too big for these skinny clothes. I might put me an M and some bitch or both. They little bro hit the stick and start getting low. I spent 500 rats on a Lambo and didn't even know how to make that motherfucker go. On my birthday, I just wanna lift the dough. Barely flex, but don't play with me, period. Shooters follow behind in the years. In the road truck, I feel like a tourist. I'm the one from the bottom who sold out my pound on them pounds, used to drive in the beard. I'm heating up, I push lines and
What up, y'all? This your girl KP with KP Around the House, and I'm at one of the hottest events here in Atlanta as the college sign recruitment for the boys that hasn't been signed yet or hasn't got that scholarship offer that they wanted from school. So they have a couple of camps here in Atlanta with some of the hottest coaches, the scouts. They pull up, they check the boys out, and if they want them, they give them a deal. So, you know, my boys here today, y'all just say a prayer for them. We're trying to get this boy signed and get him in the NBA. So, you know, it's your girl KP. Give y'all a couple of highlights. I've already met the CEO of this connect, so honey, your girl plugging in. But y'all stay tuned. Check out the highlights. Follow my baby. I am Christian Yates, number 2. Tucker point guard. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
This is an excited mama right here.
When I tell you, a mother hustle, it's nothing like a mother. Nobody's going to go harder for my son than me, period. I don't care what you say. I can be just like the daddy. I can connect. I can talk. I talk to the coaches. Who the CEO? I'm running it. I'm on Twitter. I already untagged him. I got his information, his contact number. Don't play with me.
Oh.
I let all these coaches know who he is. I made a profile. I'm in their DMs. I'm sending highlight clips. Don't play with me. Nobody gonna know my son better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, dads say they got it or whatever. But, you know, I chose to step into the ring of, I know my son too. You know, I'm not gonna just sit back and just put his destiny into other people's hands. Mm-hmm. Whether I agree with his dad or not, I'm not finna do it. And luckily, his dad works a lot, so he be doing whatever, you know, whatever. But I don't care about what he doing. All I care about is Christian, making sure the end goal is to get him into college. I don't have to pay for nothing out of pocket.
There you go.
We build strong relationships, strong connections, and it take them a long way. That's all I care about, period. So that's me. Hey, I'm the momager. I'm the mother hustler, period. After this one, I don't know about that baby boy. Woo.
You got
him and his daddy on his own.
Well, you got a few years for that.
I got a few years for that one, but him and his dad on his own on that one.
Yeah.
This one took all my energy from making highlight tapes.
Your energy for him.
You're right, but that's why I'm doing the Peloton or working out, because I got to do it all over again.
That's right.
So I got to keep my mind together. I got to stay focused. Especially like we got to talk back to Adrian about mental health, because that's very important. You know, being a mama and having so much on your plate. Sometimes mental health my mental can go
That's why you got to have some me time.
Yeah, sometimes I wake up and I'm just crying and I don't know what the hell going on, but I'm crying. Like, Lord, I'm so emotional. But hey, you cry about it, keep it moving. I ain't got no other choice. As a mother, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
It's time to go. Cry about it, put your big girl drawers on, and let's go. That's all I do.
And you have done well with your sons because
that's right.
They wheeled you through.
They sure did.
Absolutely.
That 20-year-old, he gonna be a good husband to somebody.
I mean, every one of them is amazing. They are just.
He gonna make a husband.
Can I drop mine off at your house so you can train him? Kind of put Brayden somewhere.
I'm gonna bring Kendall too. Then if you're gonna bring yours, we're gonna drop Kendall off too.
Mine's a grown Adriana. I ain't got nobody to drop off. Huh?
That's okay.
Adriana, how's that boss baby of yours?
Oh Lord, boss baby is a mess. He's a whole vibe.
I heard he's a big brother now. Is he a big brother?
He's a big brother.
Okay.
He has a little baby sister who's 8 months. Lariah's 8 months. So he don't pay no attention to her though.
You know what? Because he's the boss baby. He wants all the attention.
That's it.
He had all the attention.
He gets it. I tell my son all the time, I said, I like Lariah. It's the first girl ever.
Really?
That boss baby?
Ever I call him boss baby? That's
yes, because he was so cute. He had the cutest little cheeks. I mean, he was.
I'm gonna go home and call my baby that boss baby. They think he the boss.
Yeah, it's from the car.
Girl, he loves boss baby. Yes, I know exactly.
Gosh, the little.
We're gonna have a boss baby party this year.
There we go. Everybody dressed in little suits.
Right.
That would be so cute.
So let me know so I can bring him.
Yes, ma'am.
Because baby, he will come.
So Adriana, let's talk about future plans. Like I know Toy asked you, what you got going on with that, but you also like write books and you just author. You just doing it all. So, and let's talk about your mental health. Like I was just talking about the mental health. Mental health these days are so serious. What's the model? Met 2 models back to back jump off of a ledge. You saw that was it Miss?
Yeah. The pageant winner.
And then like a 2 weeks later, another girl jumped off the building. And these are some beautiful women, and dealing with mental health, and you just never know what people be going through. Like I said, sometimes I feel like I want to go crazy sometimes.
But it's a lot of weight in the world.
It's a lot. I have to do yoga. I have to literally talk to God and really get myself back centered. Because some days it is hard to be a mom. Being a mom is the hardest job in the world. Period.
And where the problem comes in at is not having anyone that you can trust to talk to.
Right.
So many times you tell people your business and you hear it again. So people are very skeptical about what they say and who they say it to.
Right.
So that's the problem.
Right.
A lot of people also think with mental health that you're laying on somebody's couch and you're somebody's mental basket. That's not it.
Right.
It could be just something as easy as, hey, how was your day? How you feeling? How you feeling today? People don't understand. By me being a counselor, they say you can just bill for anything. No, that's not necessarily true. But yeah, because all I can do is make a telemedicine call and say, hey, how you doing? I can bill for that. But it goes way beyond that. Because if you can think about a person just billing for asking you that one question, just think about how far it can go by asking that question.
Right.
It's just as simple. That's what mental health is. It's just simply saying what you want to talk about, what's on your mind, how can I help, and be genuine. Don't ask somebody's business so you can go and talk about it.
Right.
Because that's why they jumping off bridges. That's why they're holding it in. That's why they're taking pills. That's why they're committing suicide, because they feel like they're alone. When you're in these relationships, I want to talk to men and women. Yes. Don't have your significant other laying beside you and them still feeling like they're in a relationship by themselves. I'm here by myself.
Girl, what a
I'm going through things by myself. I'm struggling by myself.
That sounds like a bomb.
I'm trying to figure out how to pay these bills by myself.
That's right.
But you're laying here. This is why people are jumping. These are why people are taking pills. This is why people are committing suicide, because they don't have somebody to come to and say, I need help.
Yeah.
That's right.
They don't trust to say, I need help. I just need somebody to talk to.
And also, sometimes judging them or what
you can't judge.
Right. You have to be able to talk, and that's why it's very important, for communication to be, in
you can't judge
relationship, right?
Because the first person that judges, you did it.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You did it. So how about let's talk about it?
Hello.
You know?
Loving hips.
You're on the air.
Hello. Is this Ronnie?
It is.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi.
Are you calling to support Adriana in the building with us today?
I am.
What you want to ask her?
Hello, ladies.
Can you, I can hear the background, so can you cut down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. Okay. We're ready to go.
All right. Go ahead and talk, girlfriend.
I know you guys are talking about mental health, and Adriana's going to laugh at this, but for me, my mental health, I take a bath every night, and my bath consists about an hour and 30 minutes.
Girl,
so,
awesome.
Me too, girl. Me
listen,
too.
I sit in, I have my aromatherapy, my candles,
Yes.
my Epsom salt.
Yes.
When the water get cold, I take it out, run some more water in there, and I just sit in there, and that's
Me
just
too.
my me time. It's my time to reflect and to think, and just to get that mental clarity. So I was telling her, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get her in the tub. I'm going to get the Epsom salt for her. And
All right.
gonna
Dr.
have her
Teals, honey,
mental
Dr. Teals.
The eucalyptus one.
chamomile.
You know what? We all need to go to the spa together.
Go to
Jeju.
the spa
We can
day.
all
Spa
go
day.
there and sit and
Have a
hang
girl
out.
day.
Yes, and we can just be in the hot tubs.
We can do a Curvy Girl Day, Jeju.
Yes, we sure can. We need to plan that, Ronnie.
I'm on it.
Well, thanks for sharing that, honey. Yes, I love me a good old bubble
Me
bath,
too, girl. Every night. I'm going to go home and do one
Yeah.
tonight, too, girl.
I am too, because I done had a long day today.
I bet you have.
Oh, well, thanks for calling in, Ronnie.
Absolutely. You guys have a great night, and I am still listening and watching everything. And let me know if I need to tune back in or call back in.
God bless.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Have a
you're
good
welcome.
night.
Oh,
That's so
she's
sweet.
So sweet.
And that's your best friend, right?
That's my bestie.
Oh,
Yes.
bestie.
That's the one
Yeah.
that ran all of our calls and our prayer meetings. And
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
That's the best. That's the definition of a
A
bestie.
bestie right there for
Exactly.
real.
She a little
for
boss.
Sure, for
She
sure.
is really bossy.
Don't
I
forget-
see you guys having your girl outings and stuff like that, riding in the car together.
Man,
They're so
Anna's a
sweet.
slick stalker. You know that,
I am
right?
not a stalker. She's my friend.
She wanna know all your business. Look at that.
Adriana, tell everybody
No,
how
I
they
don't.
can, tell everybody how they can follow you and some of the stuff that you got going on if they want to be a part of Curvy Girl or any of the women's empowerment stuff that you got going on, because we definitely want to be a part of that. So just
Absolutely. I
go
would
ahead.
love for y'all to be a part of it. I'm on all social media platforms. So Facebook, Instagram. I'm never on Twitter, but LinkedIn. But website, call the office, come visit. I mean, our office is in Fayetteville. You can come visit, call. 9 out of 10, I'm going to answer the phone. They don't believe it until they hear me. But I like to talk, so
So it's under
It is.
is it all under Curvy Girl, or is it under your name?
no, it's under Reflections.
Okay.
I think there is one under Curvy Girl, but for the most part, it's Reflections.
Okay.
And that we have a private home care, we have behavioral health, and it's in different states as well, and we have health and wellness.
Right.
So Reflections is a large health care industry type of conglomerate business, I guess. And then we have Curvy Girl. So
Yes.
my son has the Cheyenne Drive Films. We just do it. That's it. We just doing it,
A family that prays
And
together.
That's it.
Simply Andriana on Instagram, right?
Simply Andriana on Instagram.
And Facebook.
Facebook is Andriana L. Williams, I believe.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
And then Twitter is Andriana or Simply Andriana. LinkedIn is Andriana L. Williams.
All right.
And then Curvy Girl Reflections and all the businesses also have their own.
page.
Yes.
Yes,
Awesome.
Curvy Girl Collection.
So we
Yep.
shouldn't
Yes.
have any trouble finding
No.
you.
No.
We gonna
You looking for
find
me? You got it.
Oh,
You
well,
got
we
it.
are so glad that you came in and
I thank y'all for having me.
celebrated women's empowerment
Absolutely.
and just everything that you are
Well, thank you.
and you will be.
And we're,
Absolutely.
and we are definitely
Absolutely.
giving you your flowers.
Yes.
Andriana.
Yeah.
I thank y'all. I thank y'all. This means a lot.
Yes.
Well,
means a
you
lot.
all, we have come to an end of another great show. We are our next show. We will be expecting actor D. Rex Brady from the hit show Johnson.
That's
will
right.
be our guest on the next show. So,
all right,
you guys stay tuned.
Rex Brady. We are looking forward to talking with him.
Have a
Stay
good
tuned.
week. Stay blessed. Bye bye.
Animalistic for attraction. What else could it be? Said your vision isn't hazy. Then who do you see?